Reconstituting your clay or rehydrating it just involves a couple of simple steps and a little bit of patience. You need your plastic, always work with your plastic, and then you need your water, and then you always need your roller. Your roller is going to be very helpful in this. So if you've got clay that has just been sitting around for a while and maybe some air has gotten into it and it's made it just a little bit more dry, you're going to just take it and you spray it between 1 and, I don't know, up to 4 or 5 times depending on how dry it is. Then you're going to wrap it up and you can start kneading the clay just gently. You're not trying to split open the plastic. You're just trying to get it so that the water starts to get evenly distributed. Then you open it back up and then you're going to use the plastic to fold it over onto itself. Then from there, you take from the fold and you're going to start rolling it. If you're noticing that when you peel it open, there's a bunch of wrinkles and it starts to split all around your outside part of this part of clay here, you need to add more water. So keep spraying and then folding. You could even fold again if you want to, but always use the plastic as a barrier. If you're starting to see that it's really super wet and it's starting to get all over your plastic, you can use this technique as well to keep adding air to it. So here, all I'm doing is I'm adding water and it sticks to itself and it's not messy all around here when it's got the right amount of hydration. When it's too wet, it starts to get sticky all around and you have to dry it a little bit. But you can use the clay to stick to all of the other parts and to start to pick it up. You fold the plastic over and then you're rolling it. That is the technique, that's the go-to technique for all of this goldy clay. This is the way it gets reconstituted. And so then when you finally have it so that it is as pliable as you want it, and this one, I previously did it, put a little bit of oil in your hands and make sure you've got enough because you don't want this to stick. Then you're going to just work it a little. And then this is how you're going to be able to tell. You have to be able to roll it up into a ball and not have it crack, bending it in half. This is just like regular clay when you were going to be using that. And once you've got it to the right amount of hydration, then you can put it back into its plastic. But always roll it up when you do that, because that way it further air seals it. And you're wrapping it up sort of like it's a piece of candy. This does not completely guarantee that it won't dry out a little bit, but it definitely keeps it for longer. If you have bits of projects that you don't want anymore, and you just want to turn it back into clay, it can be completely hardened, and all you've got to do is just snap it apart into these little bits, and then you're going to do the exact same thing. You're going to take it in a separate piece of plastic. Don't put it in with the already nice clay that you have. Spray it once. If it's completely hardened, you may need 4 or 5 sprays or even more, but you can keep coming back to it. And the first and foremost, depending on how hard it is, how dry it is, if it's got a little bit of softness in it, sometimes you can mush it up again, just like what you did with the other ball of clay. Sometimes you can mush it up and start to get it mixing in with the water. Other times it's a little too crunchy, so you want to let it sit. So you can twist this, set it aside, come back maybe 15 minutes later or so, or even longer if you want to, and do the same thing. You're going to knead this part. If you're finding that it's still kind of crunchy and they're very dry, then come in, add a few more spritzes of water, and then you'll fold it back up into its own little bundle like this, and then you can keep doing the same thing. When you find you can start to squish it a little bit, that's when you begin the process of opening up your clay, opening up the plastic like this, and then folding the baggie over and then rolling. And when you start to see that it becomes smooth and it sticks to itself without sticking too much to the plastic, like right here, this is maybe a little bit too wet, but you can usually take it, fold it over, and get it so that the clay picks it off of the plastic. So you're trying to get it so that this is good enough to go in with this. And once it is, then you can open this one back up, put them all together, and then it's one happy blob of clay all over again. As always, if you know that you're not going to be working with it for a day or two, it's always a good idea to put a spray and then roll it up, twist the ends, and set it aside.